guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Last time we took down the experiment in its hard form. This time, gonna translate. Have to admit, a bit of a handful. Nice boy, just wants to be around friends. Always seems to be falling in with the wrong crowd. Worried he's not even traveling at all. Now, if you remember, I don't think there was an X over Marnala earlier, but I will go and show this just to show the continuity here. At least I think it was this guy. Or was it this one? I could have... Yeah, I know how it works. I'm not trying to talk to you. Okay, maybe it won't let me talk to that one. Anyway, one of them, or it was one of Marnala's lines of dialogue from earlier in the game, would have said that, I guess, like, some of the Cactuar are in the cave over there, or something like that. Anyway, they'll probably tell us here now, anyway.
Uni, let's go find him.
Well, obviously we're gonna go... Oh! Hey, wait a minute. There's too many of them. Which one's the one we need? So they're gonna help me find the 10th one. Okay. They've already tracked him down.
Nice place.
It's got a nice seal on it.
It says this is where the rogue Cactuars hang out.
Yeah.
I guess the gatekeeper fell in with the wrong crowd. They're all holed up somewhere inside.
Oh, here we go again. Let's teach them some social skills. Come on.
Coming from pain. Well, I guess she did get the arc at the end of the last episode, so I guess it makes sense for her to be dishing out the advice now. We have a save point. You probably want to use that. Yes, that should be the one. Now, it's one of these new dungeons. I'll put the encounter list up on screen now. You can fight the enemies down here if you want to. It is entirely up to you. They're not all that deadly, from what I remember. But then again, that's normal enemies in general. I have been starting to show some of the more powerful bosses, like the experiment. He's not easy. And, well, that both continues and doesn't continue in the, well, in this episode it definitely doesn't continue because the boss we're going to be fighting today is not that hard. But there is a really difficult boss that we can encounter.
Piece of cake.
Wait a minute. Hello? I forgot we could run into Cactuars in here. Now, can you use 1,000 needles? You can! Alright, well, that makes my job a lot easier. Except for he just ran away. Well, there's that. Oh, that was a, that must have been like a storyline-based battle. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. Heavy Saleh. He's not even listed as a boss, so... Okay, so you're gonna do that. I've learned 4 dice in between episodes, so let's show that off. It's just like 2 dice, except for, you know, it uses 4 dice, so you can get way more hits in. And I believe it still ignores defense, so there's that. The thing is with 2 dice, if you get the same number twice, like 2 6s or 2 1s or whatever, then you can get, you double the amount of hits. I think you get like 20 hits for each of them or something like that, or 24 in the case of the 6s. This time, you're not going to be able to do that, as you can see, because... Yeah, it's very unlikely, I think, that you're going to match all of them for all 4 dice, or the same number. I'm sure it's possible, it's just not very likely. But yeah, this isn't a boss fight. It's not really all that difficult. He just has high defense, so use something that ignores defense. Darkness would work. A number of abilities that we've seen throughout the game would also work. I guess we'll just keep going with more of this. Since it's just going to raise its defense, you could use magic if you wanted to.
Big money.
But I'm just going to stick with dice. I could have gained a lot of AP in this fight if I had the right garment grid set up, but I don't. I still have the double HP garment grid, Tempered Will, set up from the previous episode. Because I'm probably going to want that for the actual boss. How much HP does this guy have?
I can hardly look.
I don't remember him having that much HP. There we go, that works. Yeah, not much to that fight, so there's that. Alright, so we got that. And here I am trying to use my right joystick to change the camera angle. I'm used to different games. We have Queen Wasp here, which I guess is kind of strong. Not really. Alright. Treasure chest. Got an ether. And
I got a good feeling about this one. Me too.
yeah, you run into a number of these enemies that are just big. As you can see, even the Lady Electra spheres can do quite a bit of damage, especially when they have champion belts on. There's Blade Rondo. Kind of hurts. But yeah, even your weaker job classes that you wouldn't expect could do good physical damage, they still can do some pretty good physical damage. So the normal attack, pattern of just use normal attacks and win, it works for a long time because of that. So let's do some healing there. Now, as soon as you jump down here, the sand is going to start to rise. And if the sand rises too much, you just black out and you start at the beginning again, so no big deal. I'm going to turn counters off because it makes them makes it easier. But what I'm going to do here, can I get on that one? There we go. Is I'm going to collect all the treasure. You don't have to collect all the treasure. It's entirely up to you if you want to or not. I'm going to, and because you're not going to be able to get all the treasure and still get to the end in one go, I am just going to cut in all of the subsequent treasure chests after I miss this, and then we'll show like a final run at the end. There's high potion. Well, I didn't need to go up there. Oh, no, I did need to go up there. What am I doing? And that's the Mega Elixir. As you can see, it's definitely getting on the high side. And do I go up either of these, or? Yeah, as you can see, things aren't working out too well. I don't think I can get up either side of those. Yeah, so you run out of time, and you wake up back here. Man, my voice is not doing so well today. Keeps either cracking, or maybe it's just to do with me being sick, but anyway, I will cut out all subsequent me running through here, and we'll just show me collecting treasure until we get to the end. Okay, so there's that one. Eventually you just come up from behind there. And then we've got another one over here. Easy enough to get this one. Another ether. Okay. There we go. And then we can get this guy here, which is a mute shock. And can I get that one? Yeah, before we ran out of time. The beaded brooch. Come on, get up there. And over here, we can get the Phoenix down. And you still die even though it wasn't that high. And that's the last of the treasure, I believe, that we can get on the first set of these. There is a second set of these, little mini-game puzzle thing like this as well. But the basic way of going through is pretty straightforward. We've already seen basically the whole thing. They're real nice with this because they don't force you to do this all in one go or anything like that with tight timing or anything like that. It's pretty simple. You can fail it as many times as you want. There's no downside to that. And you do want to get all the treasure chests, so there's that. Okay. Can I... Okay, so I want to be up here. Okay. Okay, we want to go up here. There we go. No. Seriously, game? Stop that. There we go. That was kind of ridiculous. Sometimes it'll do that. It'll just make you run and land in the wrong spot. It's kind of irritating, but whatever. No biggie. There are many more irritating things about this game than little platforming errors. Yeah, the rest of the area is pretty straightforward. I think some of those battles that we encountered before might have been necessary. Like the heavy Saleh, we couldn't have gotten around that one. Hello. How are you? What are you doing sitting all by yourself, buddy? I thought you came to make friends. Whoa! Hello! What? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Wait, you want me to do Cactuar thing with other Cactuars? How the hell am I supposed to do this? Well, luckily the game auto-saves for you when you get in here. Otherwise, you would have to go all the way back to the save point and run all the way back here over and over and over again. Yeah. Also, lucky for us, he's not all that strong. He's only got 10 HP. His agility isn't super high, so we shouldn't miss too much. But he does have decent attack. Open wide is the hint on there. I believe he is the brightest of the bunch there. Okay, I might be wrong. Okay, so that's the right one. Would you stop missing? That's the wrong one. So that was the dark one. It's going to take me the whole first attempt just to figure out which one is the right one. So that was the brightest one. Okay, so it's the second one. As you're watching the transition, wait for the dark one, then there's a bright one, and then it's the next one after that. See? There we go. Sometimes the shots just straight up miss. That's the wrong one. There we go. I'm just going to spam the rest of them because I won't be able to here. The thing is, you can just reload. Like I've run out here, but all I have to do now is just reload, and you will get a very quiet me attempting to do this properly, and I'll just cut to my successful attempt. Wow. I didn't expect that to go quite so well. That was only my second attempt. I barely had to be off screen. Wow. I am very happy about that. He's not the most difficult one to deal with. The most difficult part of it is trying to figure out which one is the right one. And once you figure that out, then it's simple enough. It's still fast, but just make sure you're dodging and you should be fine. It's one of the 3 easiest ones, considering I think I've only successfully done 3 of them. The reason why we actually want to beat this guy is, as I said before, he's the only one that actually gives us something, that being that garment grid. The garment grid is the only thing that really mattered there. So now we've got the autosave after, so I'll never have to redo that again. Thank you.
No more running away from home.
But, whoa, hello, how are you? What in the world is going on? What did you guys just do? They're creating dust. Hi, Jumbo Cactuar! Thank God you're not as strong as you are in Final Fantasy X, or I'd be screwed. Yeah, that thing that he just did, that hasty gun, if he doesn't oversoul, that's the only move he has. I'm not kidding. He doesn't do anything else. These Cactuar don't run away, so this is your best opportunity to learn the 1000 Needles thingamadoodle there. Now, would be lovely, absolutely lovely, if I could get everybody into that mode, and no, and then get White Wind going.
One enchanted bullet just for you.
And another White Wind, and Mighty Guard. Mighty Guard won't protect us against 1000 Needles, but it will protect us against their normal attacks. That's all the Cactuars do. There's nothing else that you need to worry about. The Jumbo Cactuar has 22,222 HP, 33,333 if he oversouls. So let's see, we've got one for Riku there, and I would like to get some for the other 2. Oh, there's one for you, and I just need to get one for Pain there, and we can move on. The Cactuars have 2,002 HP, 7,777 if they are oversold, the individual Cactuars anyway. Other than that, they're basically the same Cactuars you could fight anywhere else. This isn't a particularly difficult fight. They're weak to water, the 2 little guys. There we go, we got it. You can steal stamina tonics from the main dude there, and you can also, if he oversouls, you could steal a Rabbite's Foot. Again, I'm not particularly interested in that. Do I need anything else? Who do I want to gain AP for this? Probably the Dice Ladies. I think that's probably good enough.
Better make this count.
Let's get everybody back down on that. And I would suspect these guys have relatively high evasion. So we'll just use 4 dice. 2 dice you can target a single target with, if that matters. The 4 one is just like, I guess, Final Fantasy VII with 4 times cut targeting randomly, and 2 times cut targeting, I think, a single target. Yeah, that randomly just hits whoever.
Take a chance.
So let's see if we can finish these guys off. They're not too difficult. It's mainly just trying to keep yourself alive.
I can't watch.
Throw some more dice out there. Yeah, they're already down to, as long as you don't hit Pain, because she's low on HP. But yeah, there's not too much to this fight. The Jumbo guy just doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Wow, lots of hits. There we go.
It's all or nothing.
Just finish these guys off here. Oh, I almost got it, too. That would have been cool. I have no idea what happens if you get all 4 the same. I almost never use the dice abilities, to be honest. I'm actually playing around with different abilities that I normally wouldn't have played around with if I wasn't doing the LP, because I just would have spammed normal attacks. But since I've done that for, 80% of the game, I figure we'll at least show off some other abilities. If I had the samurai out, I probably could have demonstrated that, but it doesn't really matter now because he can't even hurt us. Do I do more damage with a normal attack? It'll be faster to use the normal attack, so let's use normal attacks.
The luck of the wicked.
Look at that. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to use my normal attacks after all the hits have come up, and they're going to build up a little more with the combo that was built up by all the dice. It's one thing you can use the dice for. Fall down. And here we've got mission complete, not episode complete. We're not done here yet. And we get the rabbit's foot as a drop anyway. And they warp you back here. I thought there was a second one of these. Am I wrong? No, I guess I'm wrong because it's not listed here. I thought there was supposed to be a ribbon around here. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. What do you say? Yeah, sure, we'll go do that. Yeah, oh, look at that, I got the Cactuar. Nice. So yeah, the only reason you want to make sure you complete his quest there is the duel there with the Cactuar is so that you get the garment grid. The ribbon I was talking about is something we get after, well, later. Oh yeah. There's a giant one of these things too. Big bully cow. And he's gone. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Enemies don't do much. Bosses, on the other hand, that's a different story. The one we just fought didn't do much of anything. The one we're going to fight later? Yeah. That one's a little bit different. I remember one of the stones being a different color. Is that maybe the one that I failed? One of the things that I failed in Final Fantasy X, that's why it was a different color? I think that's what it was. One of the spheres was different color or something like that. Hey, are we scaring them away? Well, some of them are coming back. Well, that was one hell of a sandstorm. Did it work? Looks like we got knocked out a little bit. But... well, that was something, all right. Cactuar seal of approval. Just imagine how difficult it is for Pain to try and fight in heals.
The Cactuar Nation will be safe from fiends now.
I've never worn heals.
Marla, she...
but I would expect it would be quite difficult.
Marla?
What about Marla?
She used all her power to stop them.
Oh.
No.
Oh, there's a fiend at the camp.
Now a fiend's attacking the camp.
Of course it is. Mission time. Fiend that was ousted from the Cactuar Nation is raiding the Elbed camp. Demon of the desert must fall. Return to the airship to gear. Yes! Scary. Trying to fight that without saving and gearing up is a bad idea. That is the most powerful enemy we will have faced thus far. I will, in between episodes, I will test out to see if we can actually kill that thing. I'm not sure if I'm able to kill it at my levels. I could probably do it. We'll probably be able to do it. If I'm able to defeat it, then that's what I'll do at the start of the next episode. If not, then we will go work on something else for a little while. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.